Number 7, Aaron Ford. Number 8, Che Warner. Number 10, Lorando Davis. Number 13, Jamar Small. Number 18, Keenan Knight. And number 19, Wharton Javier. The umpires for this match, Alex Miles of Canada and Devin Hooper of Guyana. Please stand for the national anthem of Trinidad and Tobago. And now, the national anthem of Barbados. And the starting lineup for Trinidad and Tobago: Ron Alexander, Solomon Eccles, Jordan Vera, Akim Toussaint, Dwayne Kwanchan, and Michael P.
Exchange handshakes.
And the starting lineup for
and it is a must-win game for Barbados. They really need a victory here. It will be against the run of play. Against the run of play, certainly, because Trinidad has played very, very impressively. Beat Guyana last night and had a very good victory over the Argentine team. So the teams got to get in the hurdles. I'm joined by Dexter, former player himself. I'm getting some instructions. Plays for Old Fort. That's a long-standing. In fact, he's the coach of the Old Fort, which is a team that goes back when I played, when I was in Guyana. I think it was started by one of the Roberts family.
Yes, it was.
And Dexter, how do you pronounce your last name?
Wiles.
Wiles. Well, if you played cricket, you'll be a wily bowler. Right. A lot of experience with radio?
Well, not much.
Okay, well, I'll give you the opportunity to call the play. You coach. It's going to be Trinidad to start. Here is Dexter.
Thank you very much, Reds. You see Trinidad coming forward with the ball.
Fullback to fullback, huh?
Yes. They're basically applying what we call a flat back system, where they both defenders are central defenders, and they play in a somewhat straight line.
Under pressure, Barbados. Trinidad playing very, very high, coach. Dexter.
The Trinidadians are a very clever team. They play pretty quickly. They're a very fit team, a young team as well. And from experience, I know that they play a lot of indoor hockey, and they're very clever. As we saw the other evening when they beat the Argentine, they were very quick, and that's the reason.
Trinidad in possession?
Yeah, Trinidad in possession of the ball, coming away with it just over the half line. Attacking on the right side. Play was broken up by the Barbadian left midfield player. Barbados now coming away with the ball. Barbados attacking through the right side in the B. A very good shot to goal by the Barbadian right forward.
He got it across the face of the goal.
Yes, he got it across the face of the goal. What happened, the other striker on the left side was supposed to be coming in to finish that, but sad enough, he wasn't there. Trinidad coming away again with the ball, attacking on the right side. Trinidad seems to be like the right side attacking. Most teams apply the left side method of attack where they can finish on the right side, but Trinidad seems to be applying the right side method of attack. And here they come again. Good goalkeeping by the Barbadian goalkeeper. Trinidad on the right side again. And this time they're going to gain, it looks like a penalty corner.
Well, the keeper did very well. He came out very, very quickly.
Yes. Well, in the nature of indoor hockey, the goalkeepers play a very integral role, coming out very high and demanding the goalkeeping area. So that was a very good goalkeeping strategy and a very good goalkeeping attempt by the goalkeeper.
The goalkeeping in indoor hockey is more demanding than on field hockey?
Well, it is more in terms of your stamina. You have to have more stamina in goalkeeping indoor hockey. Very good tackle there by the goalkeeper again, smaller the short corner. Like you were saying, in indoor hockey, the goalkeepers have a lot of they have to have a lot of stamina because they have to make more saves than in the field hockey. The field hockey, it's a bit more slow, and goalkeepers might have to make a few saves, but not as much as in the indoor, because the indoor, the game comes back and forth. As Trinidad attacks on the left side this time, defended by the Barbadians. The Barbadians coming away with the ball by number 8. And it's a penalty corner for the Barbados team where the attacker was fouled in the D, and he has gained the penalty corner.
So early chance here for Barbados.
I think this is the first penalty corner in the game so far.
In the previous match that Trinidad girls lost, they had eight penalty corners, didn't score. Canada had 2, they scored.
Well, the penalty corner is a specialist play, and here it comes. Barbados applying a stick stopper and flicker, and it's a flick, and it's a throw. A very good flick by the number 5 Barbadian defender, a very low and hard flick, and it struck the Trinidadian defender on his leg, and
a penalty flick.
Umpire has awarded a penalty to the Barbadians.
Well, I was speaking to Philip Fernand, my co-commentator, he was saying this is a must win for Barbados.
For Barbados, yes, because I think they've lost 2 games so far, and if they don't win here, I don't think they'll stand a chance in going through. But what happens here is Barbados needs to be aggressive, and they need to come out playing hard.
And I think the call has been confirmed.
Exactly.
The Trinidadians didn't like it, but it looked from our vantage point that it did hit the leg.
Yes, it did. And most of the modern players today in indoor hockey tend to go very low. So let's see what the Barbadian will do this time. He's about to take the penalty stroke. Gets himself ready. And David goes low, and a very good flick. So it's 1 to Barbados. It's a very good executed penalty. And now we see Barbados on the scoreboard.
That was low to the right and hit very
powerful.
Yeah.
Trinidad coming away again. Trying to attack this time down the left side. The ball is being played back to number 20, central defender. Like I said, Trinidad is attacking a flat 2. They tried to attack down the left side this time, and the ball went out of play. Barbados will inbound the ball to the goal scorer, number 5, defender. The ball comes through to... They're trying to attack down the right side this time. And the play was broken up by the Barbadians. It's a free push in the center of the floor. Barbados is going to take the push. They attack to number 2, and he comes back to the defender. Ball is being played by the Barbadians, controlling the ball nicely, trying to attack to the right side again. Trinidad steals, and well defended by the Barbadian, number 5. He's very tall and very strong, so he has a lot of reach, and a very good defensive tackle by him. This is one of the keys by the defenders at this level of the hockey. The defenders has to be tall, and in that way they can make a lot of reach. So Barbados now trying to attack through the right side. The play has been broken up. Barbados ball.
They need to get the ball to number 2, Akeem Rudder.
Yes.
Very busy on the right flank.
Right.
Playing very high up.
Very high up. It seems to be a very nippy forward. And that ball has been given away by the Barbadian defender. Trinidad on the attack. Trinidad scores. Trinidad scores! That was a very good attacking play by Trinidad. They stole the ball from the central defender from Barbados. The ball was quickly set up by number 4.
Number 4, the Gans.
The Gans.
Very nice little pass.
Yes. He plays the midfield for Trinidad. And the goal was executed by number 17. So the score now is 1-1. Barbados trying to come through the right side. Trinidad intercepts, win the ball, plays the ball back to the captain. And I like the attitude of the Trinidadian captain. He's very cool. He seems not to be ruffled. Trinidad now is applying the diamond defensive system when they're attacking with the diamond. That ball has been taken away by the Barbadian left back, who's dribbling. He'll be surrounded by 3 Trinidadian players. Ball squared back out. Barbados on the attack now, and this could be, that's an infringement by the Barbadian attacker. He pushed the ball hard into the defender while he was there, and that's an infringement.
Needed a clean pass because there was another Barbadian attacker.
Definitely. As we see Trinidad again applying the diamond attack system. Attacking to the right side. Trinidad seems to be loving the right side attacking method, which is a bit unorthodox to most of the other teams who try to attack on the left side.
And Trinidad seems to have recovered after being a goal down.
Definitely, definitely. Like I said, the Trinidadian team is a much fitter and a faster flowing team. I guess as the game goes on, they will pick up their strides. As we see the attack down the center again. Trinidad on the attack again. Down the left side this time, as the traditional way most of the teams attack on the left side. They have a free push, it's an onside bully. Trinidad regains control of the ball again via an infringement.
11:38 seconds on the clock left.
Yes, and the score is 1-1. We see Trinidad are making a few substitutions. They attack again, applying the flat back system.
The key player, the Gans, have gone to the bench.
Gone to the bench. Good shot by the Trinidad. Excellent follow through by Trinidad. Excellent follow through. They had a shot and the midfielder came through with the rebound and scored. So Trinidad now is in the lead, 2-1.
Well, the keeper felt he did enough to make the first save.
Yes, he did make the first save, but normally once the goalkeeper makes that first save, it's the defenders now to clear the ball away to safety. And no defender was there. And the Trinidadians, but we see the Barbadians are protesting again. But to no avail. I don't think the umpires are going to change their calls. Yes, it is a goal. It has been confirmed.
I think the Barbadians were saying something about height.
Yes, they were claiming that when the ball was pushed into the D, it kind of popped up. But the umpires allowed play to go on. Because I think what happened, the ball was raised by a Barbadian. So the umpire allowed the advantage rule to play on. Barbados now trying to attack to the right side. An infringement by the Trinidadian midfield player. Barbados attack to the right side. Crosses the ball. No one was there. Intercepted by Trinidad. Trinidad now coming away with the ball. The ball is passed from the right side to the left side in the defense. Back to the right side, back to the left side. Trinidad now coming through. Pierre plays the ball back to number 12, the central defender. Trinidad attacking with the diamond. Ball has been intercepted now by Barbados. Here, sending a long ball forward, but the ball went into the empty net of the Barbadian goal. So it's a 16-yard push shot for Barbados. Barbados now attacking through the center of the floor. The ball has been intercepted, won back by Barbados. Barbados now on the right side, crosses the ball, and the ball was pushed into the D by number 13 from Barbados. It struck the leg of Pierre in the D, and that resulted in a penalty corner being given to Barbados.
Just looking back, Dexter, you think Barbados had their best game against Guyana?
Well, the game that I saw against Guyana, I don't know if it's because it was the opening game that they had played, but they were a bit shaky. I think they could have played better, but so far, as the results showed, the game against Guyana was their best game so far. But this game now, they're still very competitive, and they're playing very strong. And they're still in with a chance.
They're 1-2 down, back to the...
Yes. The penalty corner taken. Barbados flicks by number 13. A very good executed corner, but it was well saved by the Trinidadian goalkeeper. And it's been a long corner where the ball has to be started from the halfway line. So Barbados now attacking.
Trinidad with one man chasing only.
Yes, Trinidad has a high attacker trying to put pressure on the Barbadian back two. We see number 8 coming away from our very good pass to number 2. He's in the D. He can score. He's back on his reverse. And, well, it was a very good defensive move by the Trinidadian defender to get him to come off on the strong side onto his reverse stick.
Yeah.
And that was very good defense.
The reverse effort wasn't great.
No, the reverse effort was very weak. But what should have happened was as soon as he entered into the D, he was called upon to take a shot by his teammates, which he didn't do. So he took the ball a little longer and it was well defended by the Trinidadian defense. Trinidad now with Pierre attacking. Pierre tries to blast the ball through the center. It's intercepted by Barbados. One back by the Trinidadian skipper. Like I said, he's very cool under pressure. Plays very cool in the central defensive position. He's going to take control of the free push now. Passes the ball out to the right side. His right side wing back. Gets the ball up on the left side. Good try by Pierre. Barbados now wins the ball. Comes away on the right side. Well tackled by the Trinidadian captain. Barbados coming away with a free push. Passes the ball out to the left side. Well intercepted by Trinidad. Trinidad comes away on the right side to Pierre. Pierre to... Oh, that's a very good try there. But the Barbadian goalkeeper came out and smothered the play.
The Barbadian left flank didn't seem to read the last pass when they were doing so well.
Yes, that happened indeed. Because of the fast nature of this game and the quick turnovers, sometimes players can be caught out of position. As you see, Barbados now attacking on the left side, which is the right side with Trinidad. Number 7 for Barbados in the D with the ball. He squares the ball back out to his defensive person. He passes to try to get the ball through to number 2. And the ball went out into touch.
That ball maybe should have come off the sideboard before going direct.
Yes, he tried to play the ball direct, and in that way the ball would have moved much faster. So Trinidad now coming away with the ball via the captain. Very cool customer. He seems to be a very experienced guy too. Passes to Pierre. Pierre tries a back flick. Barbados now wins possession, comes down. Well, the play was broken up by the Trinidadian captain. Play was broken up by the Trinidadian captain. The Trinidadian captain plays a very integral role in his team. You can see he is the engine in the team. He controls the team from the back. He's not as fast and as quick as some of the other forwards, but he's a defense anyway, and he controls the game from the back.
And I'm told that Trinidad, because of contacts in England, get quite a few of their players up there for short periods.
Yes, they have a lot of experienced guys who play a little bit on the European circuit. They play in England through the inspirational player that they had, Quan Brown, right? And Quan was very instrumental in getting a lot of the Trinidadian players up on the European circuit.
How many overseas players Guyana got that you know about?
Well, currently on this Guyana team, we have on the male side, we have one guy who is on the European circuit. He plays in England as well. He was given a scholarship. And we have on the female team, we have Fanans, who also plays in the English circuit.
And the goalkeeper Xavier, is she back in Guyana?
Yes, yes. And the Xavier, the goalkeeper, she's in the college circuit in the United States, and she's very good. Right, so here we go again with the play. Trinidad coming away with the ball. Ball is being passed from left to right at the back. Captain has the ball. He tries to go deep on the right side. Barbados comes away with the ball now. Very good pass to number 2. Ball rolls up, struck him on the foot. Trinidad captain comes away with it really quickly. Trinidadian captain intercepts, comes away with the ball again. Tries to push it down the center in the D for in the Barbadian defense. Barbados win the ball, comes away with it now via the right side. Very good pass.
Good play by Barbados.
Yes, a very good bit of trickeries in the Barbadian number 2, this outside right.
Yep.
He's very skillful, very crafty.
Yeah.
Barbados now controls.
Akeem Rudder.
Yes, Mr. Rudder is a very skillful player. And he tries to go around the Trinidadian.
The guns.
He has obstructed the play in the D, in the Trinidadian D. Trinidad now making 2 changes. They're taking off both defenders and bringing on 2 new defenders. And this is the key in this level of hockey indoor, where you have to make regular substitutions because there's a lot of running the athletes have to put in and they can get very tired. So you have to keep fresh legs all the time. Trinidad now attacking the right side and a very good try by the right forward. Try the reverse flick, went to the side netting of the Barbadian goal.
Under 5 minutes left in the first half.
Yes.
With Trinidad and Tobago. After Barbados led 1-0, now leading 2-1.
2-1. Yes. And this is where Trinidad could become very dangerous because in the second half of the game, Trinidad being the more fitter team, in my estimation, will turn the game on a bit more. And going into the half with numerical advantage, they'll be much more dangerous. But Trinidad, again, coming away with the ball, have a free hit just in the Barbadian half of the field, attacking right side again. They've obstructed. Barbados now will come away with the ball. Barbados has a free push on their left side. Ball is passing to the right side. And a bad bit of play there by the Barbadian right back. Gives the ball away to the Trinidadian attacker. Trinidad won the ball back again, attacking down the right side again. Trinidad, that's a penalty corner. Stick interference by the Barbadian, which was too aggressive, and he's been given a green card, where he has to be given a 2-minute penalty off the field.
Barbados captain Amanda George joining the little huddle.
Yes.
And
so Barbados is down one player short. Trinidad has the numerical advantage with the players on the floor, and they also have a penalty corner, and this could be very dangerous because Trinidad is pretty good on these set plays.
yeah, the Belgian player in sin bin for 60 seconds.
Exactly. So because they have one player down, the Trinidadians should capitalize on this, and especially in this situation with the corner. Trinidad takes it back. Very good save by the Barbadian goalkeeper, coming out pretty early, which the play has been resulted into a second penalty corner.
But you know, the keepers, although they're well padded, they've got to put their body on the line.
Yes. But they're well padded. And most goalkeepers in this modern indoor hockey are pretty tall too. So they cover and they have a lot of reach. Trinidad with another corner. Very good shot corner this time by the Trinidadian. Well executed by number 9. And a very low shot. And he scored a beautiful goal.
Brittany Hing.
Yes,
Yeah.
very good.
Powerful.
This time what he did with the repeat, he didn't try to go as high like he went the first time, and he caught the goalkeeper. He went very low. So Trinidad now 3-1 and attacking through their left side. The Barbadian player has been reintroduced back into the game, so both teams are level in terms of players on the floor. Barbados now with a free hit, passes the ball to their right side defense, and a very good tackle by the Trinidadian. And another goal by Trinidad, number 9. Very good. The Barbadian right back seems to be very sloppy. This is the second time he fumbled the pass, and the Trinidadian got in on him, stole it, and got a shot.
Yeah, with 1 minute and 45 seconds left. Very, very poor defensive work overall.
Exactly. So like I said, as the game goes deeper, Trinidad will become much more dangerous because they're the fitter team. So Trinidad leading 4-1, and very good attacking again by Trinidad. Stole the ball from the Barbadian defenders. A shot in goal. Well saved by the goalkeeper. Trinidad seems to be applying a high press with the 3 forwards, the 2 forwards and the midfield coming forward to form a...
And in a similar position, they got 2 late goals against Guyana.
Exactly. This Trinidadian team is a very expensive, a very experienced and well-oiled unit. Barbados trying to bring the ball out from the back. Trinidad attacking high, pressing hard. Barbados right back trying to come out from the side. He still has possession of the ball. And it resulted in a penalty corner. It's a penalty corner for Trinidad. Again, Trinidad will try to capitalize on this advantage. Barbados seems to be losing it now. They were playing pretty good already in the half.
Less than a minute.
Yes. Well, this is where this Trinidadian team is very crafty and very skillful. Because when they have you down, they don't ease the pressure. Trinidad now taking the penalty corner. Another low shot by number 9, well sailed by the Barbadian goalkeeper. Trinidad trying to come away with it via the captain. There goes the end of the half. Trinidad 4, Barbados 1. As we saw the Trinidadians applying the pressure in the last 2 minutes of this half. I guess the Barbadians were getting a little bit tired, and the Trinidadians really capitalized, scoring 2 quick goals and stretching their lead.
Well, Dexter, thank you very much, and don't go away. We can tell you that Canada defeated Trinidad and Tobago ladies by 3-0, and now the situation where we've had the coming from behind, so to speak, because they did take the lead. Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago, picking up 2 late goals, but a very quality score line of 4-1.
4-1, yes. Like I said, we expect to see more of the Trinidadians come in the second half, because this Trinidadian unit is very oiled and they're a very fit bunch of guys.
Okay, so we'll take a break. When the game is about to resume, we'll come back to you. Hope you're enjoying your pictures. Hope you're enjoying your screening. And happy Diwali to all.
Thank you very much. Saturday from 9 to 10 in the morning.
Yeah. Welcome back. The boys are doing a good job. So I'm discovering talent.
Barbados is possession of the ball. Barbados deep into their own half, trying to get the ball out via the right side. An infringement on the right side against Trinidad. Barbados coming away just about center field. The ball back to the central defender. Barbados now attacking via the left side of the court. From Trinidad comes away quickly with a counter attack. Attacking on the right side as customary as the Trinidad is doing.
I think the first thing the Belgians got to do is close the gap.
Yes, they first have to try and close the gap. But like I said, this Trinidadian team is a well-oiled team. As we see Vieira trying to put some pressure on the Barbadian left back. The ball went out to touch. Barbados now a long ball deep into the Trinidadian left side of the defense, but the ball went out to touch. Trinidad now will come away with the ball. Free push at the back to their captain. Back to the other defender. Well passed up to Vieira. Vieira tries to go across to Pierre. The ball was almost intercepted over to Pierre. Now Pierre deep in the left side. Good try by Pierre. A reverse spin move. But the ball was quickly saved by the Barbadian goalkeeper. Barbados now want an infringement on the right side of the defense. Passes the ball back to number 10. Number 10 tries to get it up. Into by Vieira. A very good shot there by number 9. Well saved by the goalkeeper. Barbados counter-attacks on the right side of the Trinidadian defense. Barbados now coming away with the ball. A weak shot by the Barbadian attacker at the left side of the Barbadian side of the floor.
And the Trinidad just seemed to be marking very high. There were 3 men outside the circle.
The Trinidadians, they're applying a 3-man press whenever Barbados has possession of the ball in the defense. And an easy goal, a very good spin move by Pierre. Won the ball deep in the Barbadian defense. Spin, pass the ball across, and Vieira was alone in the center of the goal. Only for an easy tap in.
Just to guide it in.
Just to guide it in, yes.
5-1 is getting away from Barbados. They need to pull back.
Barbados. So Barbados now coming away with the ball. Pierre applying some high pressure. Vieira intercepts. Vieira squares the ball. Almost another goal. A very good shot. Just missing the goal post by inches. And the Trinidadians are attacking with 3 forwards and putting a lot of pressure on the Barbadian defense. And the Barbadian defense seems to be very shaky. Barbados tried to go deep through the right side, and the ball went out into touch. Trinidad making 3 other changes, and this is a good strategy by Trinidad. They're interchanging the 3 top guys pretty frequently so that they can always have fresh legs running hard at the top. Trinidad attacks now down the left side. And a very good try by number 17. A diving shot, which resulted in a long corner. Trinidad now with the ball at the halfway line. And the captain. Another good try, well defended by the Barbadian goalkeeper. And I think at this point in time, the Barbadian goalkeeper is what is keeping Barbados pretty close in this game, because he's made a couple of spectacular saves. The scoreline could have easily been 8-1.
If you can justify 5-1 as being close.
Well, he's still keeping them in the hunt, so to speak. And for a 4-goal advantage with this much time left in the game is still pretty much gettable at indoor hockey.
Fair comment.
Yes. So Barbados now coming away with the ball on the left side. Tries to go deep. The ball was pushed into touch. And Trinidad now will have a push from the back. we call a 16-yard push out. Ball was passed by the captain over to his colleague, which is on the other wing back position, and they're passing the ball cleverly around between themselves. The ball tried to go deep via the left side, and it went out into touch. Barbados making another substitution, bringing in some fresh legs to see how they can cope with the speed of the Trinidadians. Barbados now with the ball, applying a diamond defensive backline. Trinidadians attacking again, an infringement against the Barbadian number 10. Barbados with the ball again, tries to attack right side. Broken up by the Trinidadian defense. Trinidad, very well-oiled team. Now they're back into zone defense, very compact, guarding the zone. Barbados trying to come through. Trinidad, all 5 players on the floor and behind the ball, applying a tight zone defense, marking the D.
Neil Franklin on the ball.
Yes, Neil Franklin. Back to Mr. Franklin. Mr. Franklin back over to number 10. The ball goes out into touch. Trinidad will get the ball just over the half line. Back to their captain, playmaker. Trinidadian captain controls the ball, makes a deep pass, and a very good attempt by number 17.
Almost like a falling shot with the one hand only.
Yes, it was. It was. But the umpire ruled it an infringement. So Barbados now comes away with the ball, tries to go through the right side. The ball was played out into touch by the Trinidadian defenders. Trinidad back into the zone. Barbados trying to go through right side, and this time they've gained a penalty corner. What we find the Trinidadians are doing, they're defending pretty cleverly. When Barbados have the ball deep in their half, they're applying 3 forwards and putting pressure on the Barbadian defense. And when the Barbadians cross the half line, they're going back into zone and putting all 5 players into the D, which creates less space for Barbados. Nevertheless, Barbados earned themselves a penalty corner.
But what you just described means a fair amount of mobility,
yes.
Back and forth.
Back and forth. And this is where the Trinidadians are very good because they're very fit. Oh, excellent try by the Barbadians, were well saved on the line by the Trinidadian defender. The goalkeeper was beaten, and number 17 from Trinidad saved a very good shot on the line.
Hakeem Rudder. Almost coming up big for Barbados.
Almost coming up big for Barbados. Trinidad now attacking left side, deep into the Barbadian D. Pierre. Barbados now attacking deep on their left side. Barbados won the ball in the D. Barbadian defender controls the ball, tries to come away with it. 2 Trinidadian defenders are on him. Barbados now wins the ball. Wins a free push out.
Big Burley Franklin with the ball.
Big Burley Franklin. This is the guy who scored the lone goal for Barbados via the penalty spot. Franklin now has the ball deep in the Barbadian. One excellent steal by the Trinidadians. And I think that was a bit selfish by the Trinidadian attacker number 17, but it gained Trinidad a penalty corner. Because I think he had 2 other players open that he could have passed the ball to, but he tried for glory, he went for himself, and in the process gained a penalty corner. So let's see what Trinidad will do with this penalty corner. Like I said, Trinidad are very oiled, very good oiled and fit unit. They're usually pretty good on set pieces. Pierre to take the push out.
Lewis will probably do the striking. The Gans is there to stop.
Yes.
Not clean by the Gans.
Not clean, yes. Barbados tried to come away quickly in the counter-attack, and a very good shot by the Barbadian attacker, getting away quickly on a quick break. Made a good shot, but The goalkeeper touched it just wide. So
Yeah, he was under some pressure, so he had to get it off.
yes, he had to get it off. Barbados now with a long corner now, attacking through Franklin. Franklin over to his fellow defender, number 8. And he's been surrounded by 2 Trinidadians. The Barbadian right back seems to be a bit weak, and Trinidad seems to suspect that, and they're attacking him every time he gets the ball. Pierre comes away with it now on the right side, sweep for Trinidad. Down in the left of the Barbadian defense. Pierre pushes it back to Digans. Digans tries to spear the ball over. The ball goes out, and it ends up being a penalty corner for Trinidad. The Barbadian defender raised the ball and sent it out of play, but that infringement occurred in the D, so it resulted in a penalty corner for Trinidad.
9:38 on the clock left. The clock is ticking against the Barbados. Time not on their side.
Definitely not. If they're to make a move, they have to make a move now. But the Trinidadians seem to be having a strong hold on them. Here he goes with the other penalty corner.
The guns now will not stop. He will take the shot.
He will be the attacker. Pierre pushes out. On another miss pass by the guns, resulted in the Barbadians breaking up that penalty corner. And a very good attack by Barbados. Barbados attacking through the left side, through number 2. Trinidad now, however, comes away with the ball via Pierre. Pierre now turns back, slows the game down, passes it back to Digans. Digans plays the ball back over to the other defender with him. Digans again with it, coming away, inching up all the time, just beyond the halfway line. Trinidad now attacking through Pierre on the left side, and he has fouled the Barbadian defender. Barbados now attacks through, and this could be dangerous for Barbados. Oh, excellent try by the Barbadian defender. Barbados again with the ball, just over in the Trinidadian half. The ball goes to number 2, and he tries a shot, and it goes just wide.
That's hard luck on Barbados.
Hard luck. I guess Barbados is realizing that time is going down, and if they have to make a move, they have to make a move now. So they're upping the pace of the game. They're making a few substitutions, so they're bringing in some fresh legs. Hopefully they can put some pressure.
8 minutes left.
They're trying to do the same thing like the Trinidadians, but Trinidad got through this time easily. A shot was taken there by Pierre, saved by the Barbadian keeper. Barbados now coming away with the ball via Franklin. We saw in the attack just now, Barbados tried the 3-man press on the Trinidadian defense, but Trinidad managed to got away with it. Barbados now intercepts, coming through the middle by number 8. Well broken up by Trinidad. Trinidad now will have a free push just outside their D.
Good run by Shea Warner for Barbados.
Exactly. And Barbados try to come away again. Pierre now breaks it up, back to his captain. His captain now comes away with the ball on the right side of the floor, tries to blast the ball through. The ball was intercepted by Barbados, but it was raised. Here we have Trinidad attacking through the right side again. Barbados intercept through Franklin. Franklin now tries to come through the right side, attacked by 2 Trinidadians, Vera and Trinidad. The umpire blows. Trinidad has gained possession of the ball. Trinidad now with a free push. Back to the captain. He's just over in the Trinidadian half. Pierre with the ball. Back to the captain. Plays the ball onto Vera. Vera misses and the ball goes into touch.
Timeout.
Timeout.
With 6:28 on the clock, and just in case you've just joined us, TNT coming from behind, lead 5-1.
Yes. And like we say, if Barbados is to make a move, they have to make the move now. And I guess the coaching staff recognizes so they call the timeout. And they're going to probably coming up with some kind of strategy to see how they can cut the deficit as early as possible. But the Trinidadians seems to be in total control of this game. They're quicker, like I said, than the Barbadians. They're more used to indoor hockey, more than Barbados. And they're showing that they're more superior.
Yeah, the Barbadians are saying that they have just got a facility because they can't get lithography sobers. So a bond has been built, like a warehouse, which they've turned into a basketball and hockey facility. Not as big as this, but at least it gives them some opportunity.
And we see how the Trinidadians are so confident. They've made a change. They've brought in their substitute goalkeeper. So the number one goalkeeper is out, and they're giving the substitute goalkeeper a little bit of run. Pierre tries to go to Vera. Pierre obstructs Barbados now with the ball just in the Trinidadian half, on the left side of the Trinidadian half. Plays the ball deep back to Franklin. Franklin tries to go to the right side. The ball goes into touch.
And those 6 minutes that the Trinidad second keeper will get means a lot to him.
Definitely, it means a lot. Because the games are played so fast and so competitive that sometimes your reserve goalkeeper don't get a chance. And if anything goes wrong with your number one keeper, and he has to come in at a critical time, he wouldn't get much game time and he wouldn't have much practice. But this is good. And the Trinidadians would have brought him in so he can get some game time. Barbados try attacking through the left side. The ball went into touch. Trinidadian captain plays the ball across over to the left side to his fellow defender. Back over to the captain. Plays it down to Pierre. Pierre seems to be a very nimble and nippy midfield player, very busy, always running all around. Captain comes forward with the ball. This is Eccles is his name. To Vera. Vera tries to go through, taken away by the Barbadian. Pierre over again, the busy midfield player plays it back to Eccles, the captain. Eccles to Vera. Vera turns, and a beautiful goal by Vera. He turned, the goalkeeper came, he held the shot back, and then he just dived and put it in. A very good goal by Vera. Excellent.
Throwing his body almost on the ground and getting the shot off. 6-1 to Trinidad and Tobago. 4 minutes 31 left on the clock.
And that could deflate the Barbadian. Goals like that normally deflate teams. But we see the Barbadians are still trying. They're still trying. And they've just been gained a penalty corner. The umpire ruled that the Trinidadian defender used his feet by purpose, so a penalty corner was given. So let's see what Barbados will do with this. If they can cut the deficit. Trinidadians are so confident they're not protesting anything. They're just taking their time.
Franklin, they take the shot.
Franklin is very strong, so he has a very powerful shot. And we see the Barbadians now have decided that they want to take the corner from the left side, which is their right side, but the Trinidadians' left side. The umpire seems to be having an issue with the time and the time that they're taking to execute the penalty corner. But this is to the advantage of the Trinidadians. They don't mind because as the time runs down, it's better for them. So we see the umpire now is cautioning the Trinidadian captain Eccles, telling him about time wasting. So they have to get on with it. Vera now comes to the half line to see if he can defend the corner from the rear end of the corner. This is the new tactic that teams apply now. Franklin with the shot, it was well saved by the Trinidad number 2 goalkeeper. His first bit of action. Barbados tried to attack again through their left side and the ball goes into touch.
Nearly takes our cameraman out.
Yes. Eccles, the captain with the ball, passes it over to the left side. It's an obstruction by Trinidad. Barbados now comes away with the ball via Franklin. Franklin plays it deep in the left side. Number 6 tries to go deep. He's deep in the Trinidad. Plays the ball back to Franklin. Franklin goes across to the right side. And an excellent, a very good try by Trinidad, by Barbados. The ball came off the post. So Trinidad was saved by the post.
There's something called the rubber the green. And the rubber the green, not for the Bajans.
Not for the Bajans. Anyway, we see the Barbadians attacking defending high. They won possession of the ball, and they've lost possession again. It is an excellent try by Barbados. They applied the pressure to Trinidad. Almost got through. Ball did not go in. It came off the post. Eccles, the captain, with a push on his right side, passes the ball back deep. Trinidad now attacking via the diamond route. Franklin could not keep the ball in play, and it goes out for a long corner for Trinidad. Eccles plays the ball square. Ball comes back to Eccles. He mispasses.
Inside 2 minutes left.
2 minutes, inside 2 minutes. And we see again Trinidad ringing the changes, bringing on back Vera, Pierre. It seems as though Vera, Pierre, and the other striker, they play as a team. They play as a unit because the three of them are coming on and going off at all at the same time. A very good save. An attempted save by the Trinidadian goalkeeper, which was deemed stick tackle, and it has resulted in a penalty being given to Barbados. So Barbados has a chance to score the second goal. Mr. Franklin.
And not Franklin.
Not Franklin coming forward this time.
They've given it to the number 8, Shea Warner.
Faye Warner could get a chance to put his name on the score sheet.
Yeah.
And we see the Barbadians now has taken out their goalkeeper as well. And they're playing with a kicker back. And a very good flick by Faye Warner, which resulted in the second goal for Barbados. So Barbados now playing now with their goalkeeper off. So they have an extra outside player. So they have the numerical advantage with the outside players.
Going for broke.
They're going for broke. But we know the Trinidadians are very experienced. And there is Vera again and scores right away. So he has increased the lead again now.
And the Belgians look very deflated.
They are.
Because straight away Trinidad has bounced back.
Yes. Well, that is a disadvantage when you're playing without a goalkeeper.
7-2.
7-2. With just over a minute remaining. Barbados now trying to attack. Eccles comes away with it for Trinidad. Plays it to Pierre. Pierre weaves and turns. Back to Degans.
Look.
Ball almost taking us out here.
Oh, that nearly took out Sean Davis from the Car Show News. I think his camera might have saved him and us.
Trinidad now coming away with the ball via number 3. Back to Pierre. Pierre over to Eccles. Eccles coming in, trying to get a goal for himself. Pushes the ball. It comes off Franklin's foot in the D. Resulted in a penalty corner for Trinidad and Tobago. And because the Barbadians do not have their goalkeeper on, with this penalty corner, they cannot make a substitution. So they have to defend the penalty corner without a goalkeeper. And this is pretty difficult. This definitely should be a goal for Trinidad.
Oh, that's the final whistle, but
yes, the penalty corner
will be taken.
So most likely Trinidad could improve the scoring and improve the tally to 8.
Oh.
Barbadian kicker back has been loaned the helmet from the goalkeeper.
But he hasn't got any other protection.
No. And it's a goal. So Trinidad has closed the proceedings of 8-2. And Reds, I think this Trinidadian team is a team to watch. They're a team with some well-oiled and fit youngsters. And the game against Argentina, I think that is the game that will set a lot of good things up for them. And I think they will be heading way into this competition as reaching the finals.
So we are trying to arrange some interviews. We would like to see the Trinidad manager, if it's possible. We hope to get a journalist from Barbados We've been inviting this Trinidad coach since the tournament started, but he seems to be a little on the shy side. I don't know if Dexter could run across and see if he could get the Trinidad coach. So Argentina, the girls now coming on, and if it's possible we can get the Trinidad coach. There is of course a system of the bath, the ice bath, which is all part of the facility, and the people fingers for the Trinidad coach. If it's at all possible, we'd like to bring the winning coach to us, and I think we'll be lucky. We'll be lucky with the Trinidad coach. He has been basic, but you got to be a happy coach. You hope to talk to a Barbadian journalist, and the two teams are coming on now, Canada and Argentina. Very happy that we've been finally able to get the elusive Barbadian coach.
Trinidad Tobago.
Well, we've been inviting you so long that we had given up. Introduce yourself to the world.
And I'm Darren Cowie, assistant coach for the Trinidad Tobago men's hockey team, indoor team.
It's a funny old game. You started one down, came back one with a heap of goals.
Yeah, we did start off a bit slow. We've been talking about that a lot, working on our start. Eventually we got the goal back, and from there it was pretty comfortable. I mean, despite Barbados had a good plan that they set up with, but kudos to our guys for really riding the storm and getting the goals.
The highlight of this tournament so far is the win over Argentina and then beating Guyana.
Definitely. I mean, both Argentina and Guyana are good indoor teams, third and fourth place in the last indoor. But we know that we had the talent to get past that, and there were two different games. Argentina plays very tactical, and we know Guyana would have played with a lot of pace. So the Argentinian game, we played decent, got our goal.